Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, I am AMIRAH NATASHA binti KAMARUZAMAN, and I will present about Life Cycle Assessment LCE for subject BNS 20202 Waste Management Technology. I hope you will enjoy my video. The table of my presentation content is history of ice cream stick, secondly is theory on LCA, thirdly is LCA on ice cream stick, fourth, environment impact of ice cream stick LCA, and lastly, how to mitigate. Before I start my presentation, I would like to share a quote about recycle, which is we can't achieve zero waste without reuse. That means it is important for us to reduce, reuse, and recycle and achieve zero waste in. So, first of all, ice cream sticks are made from wood. Everyone loves to eat ice cream, neither old or young. Before we go through to ice cream stick history, did you know that before ice cream stick would exist, ice cream was typically served in paper cups or bowls, which were not very convenient to eat from? In 1905, a man named Frank Epperson invented the first popsicle, which was made by freezing a mixture of soda and water on a stick. Epperson initially used a wooden stick from his backyard to hold the frozen treat, and it quickly became a popular way to enjoy frozen dessert. In the 1920s, ice cream vendors began use wooden sticks to serve ice cream bars on a stick, similar to popsicles. These sticks were made from birch wood and were inexpensive, durable, and easy to produce. During World War II, the demand for wooden ice cream sticks increased significantly, as plastic and metal were needed for the war effort. After the war, wooden ice cream sticks remained popular due to their convenience, low cost, and biodegradability. Today, wooden ice cream sticks are still widely used and can be found in various sizes and shapes, including the classic flat and paddle shapes. They are typically made from sustainably sourced birch wood and are still a popular choice for serving frozen desserts, especially in the form of popsicles and ice cream bars. Why they are using wooden stick for an ice cream? The answer is because the wood is a bad conductor of heat, which does not allow to passing the heat. Due to this, the heat of surrounding atmosphere does not enter into the ice cream stick, and the ice cream does not melt rapidly, so we can eat the ice cream with full of enjoyment. Next is the definition of life cycle assessment. Life cycle assessment is a technique used to evaluate the environmental impacts of a product, process, or activity over its entire life cycle from raw material extraction to disposal or recycling. It is a comprehensive method that takes into account all the stages of a product or activity, including the extraction and processing of raw materials, manufacturing, transportation, use, and end-of-life disposal. Life cycle assessment can be applied to various products and activities, including consumer goods, industrial processes, and transportation systems. The life cycle assessment framework are firstly, goals and scope definition. Goal and scope aims to define how big a part of a product life cycle will be taken in assessment and to what end will assessment will be serving. Stage 2 is inventory analysis. In this step, inventory analysis gives a description of material and energy flows within the product system and especially its interaction with environment. Stage 3, impact assessment. Details from inventory analysis serve for impact assessment of the product. Last stage is interpretation. Interpretation of a life cycle involves critical review, determination of data sensitivity, and the result of the presentation of the product. Next is life cycle assessment for ice cream stick. The life cycle assessment for an ice cream stick would typically include the following stages. 1. Raw materials extraction and processing. This includes the extraction and processing of the wood used to make the ice cream stick. 2. Manufacturing. This includes the production process of the ice cream stick, such as cutting, shaping, and polishing the stick. 3. Distribution. This includes the transport of the ice cream stick from the manufacturing site to the retail or distribution point. 4. Use. This includes the use of the ice cream stick by the consumer to eat their ice cream, which is us. 5. End of life. This includes the disposal or recycling of the ice cream stick, such as throwing it in the trash or recycling it during its. Next is environment impact of ice cream stick. First impact is the extraction of raw materials such as wood can lead to deforestation and habitat destruction, which can negatively impact biodiversity and ecosystem. The manufacturing process of ice cream sticks can result in greenhouse gas emissions, water pollution, and waste generation, which can contribute to climate change and environmental pollution. Second, transportation of ice cream sticks from the manufacturing site to retailers or distribution centers can also lead to emissions of greenhouse gases, air pollution, and congestion, which can contribute to local environmental problems. Thirdly is the disposal of ice cream sticks can also have negative environmental impacts, as improperly disposed of sticks can contribute to litter and pollution in landfills or the natural environment. If not disposed of the sticks properly, they can also pose a hazard to wildlife that may ingest them. Next is how to mitigate in order to reducing the impact. Firstly, source sustainable materials. Choosing to use sustainably sourced wood can help reduce the environmental impact of the raw material extraction process. This can involve working with suppliers who practice responsible forestry management, use recycled wood, or use alternative materials such as bamboo. Secondly, improve manufacturing processes. Optimizing the manufacturing process to reduce energy and water consumption, waste generation, and greenhouse gas emissions can help reduce the environmental impact of ice cream sticks. This can involve using renewable energy sources, implementing green manufacturing principles, and reducing the use of harmful chemicals. Thirdly, encourage responsible disposal. Encouraging responsible disposal of ice cream sticks, such as recycling or composting, and can help reduce waste and extend the life cycle of the product. This can involve with local governments to provide recycling programs for consumers to dispose of the sticks responsibly. Lastly, is consider alternative materials. Exploring alternative materials such as reusable or biodegradable materials can help reduce the environmental impact of ice cream sticks. For example, silicone sticks or bamboo can be used in place of disposable wooden sticks. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Be a recycler, be a saver. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.